you were using mostly self-report methods, and you know that the data points we shared seem mostly around their perception of the change. I think you did cover that you also asked other external stakeholders, particularly around the organizational impact. I wonder, in terms of community impact, if you had any other methods that you used around looking at community impact.
Sure, I can take that. This is Sarah. So yeah, so with the organizational level impact, we did have that one instrument, the reflections, which is a 360. So it did have the perceptions of the other raters as well, and that was some of the data that I shared. We also did a boss survey, so specifically went out to bosses and asked them a number of questions, as well as some open-ended, more qualitative types of questions to try to understand the impact that they were seeing as a result of their fellows going through this program. As far as the community level impact, and I should say, for both community level and organizational level, we also got at that to some extent through interviews. So we used methodology, the success case method approach, where we identified through survey data those fellows who reported the most impact and those who reported the least impact, and we went back and interviewed many of those fellows to try to understand some of the stories of impact, but also some of the factors and the attributes of the program that had most impact on them. Community level, I will say, was probably our weakest area in terms of what we were able to capture and measure. Again, relied more on the qualitative there. So as an example, there was an evaluator present at most of the commencement ceremonies, and at that point, that's when the action learning projects were reported back on, and the fellows were reporting the impact that they had on their